All right, cool. So who are you?
We are community growers. This rooftop is owned by Eric Lindbergh. It is a CSA with about 8 customers right now. It's breaking even, nonprofit organization.
Awesome. And where are we?
We are in Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Yeah. Whereabouts?
On the north side of the city of Milwaukee, just outside of River West.
Okay, cool. And can you tell me exactly why this came about?
Well, the idea came about to do something to use this wasted space up here. Basically, Eric saw the waste of space up here and decided to put it to use in some way, and a CSA seemed like the right thing to do.
Cool. Can you tell me about the space?
The space is a workshop for three businesses actually. Eric owns a remodeling company, I own a painting company, and he also has a carpenter who rents out part of the shop.
Cool. And can you tell me what we're growing here?
Well, we've got 2 beds of tomatoes right here.
Yep.
They've also got some peppers intermixed, and you can see some squash here. These are all new seedlings mostly. This is where the lettuce was. Any empty space you see is where lettuce was, and now onions are being planted, or late fall crops and cold crops are starting to be planted. There's a whole bed of onions there, a whole bed of peas and beans here, some Brussels sprouts. There's still a lot of kale left, which still tastes pretty good. Here we have potatoes. These 2 larger beds are for potatoes. More Brussels sprouts. Lots of kale, some muslin mix. More tomatoes here. There's a tomatillos mixed in also. And these larger beds on the wall here are all root vegetables, carrots and beets and things like that.
Right.
And they're about a foot deeper than the other beds.
What's the biggest challenge growing, solid produce up in an environment like this?
This year it's been the heat. We have gotten very, very little rain this year, and the heat has been. It made the lettuce go sour a little bit early. Last year we had lettuce a lot longer. Lettuce doesn't like to grow in the warm climates. The nice thing about the heat though is that the tomatoes are coming way earlier than every other farm we know of. So we've got ripe tomatoes and have had them for over a week, where everybody else is still waiting for theirs. The moisture has definitely been a problem. We've had to water twice a day. Things are drying out really quickly with no rain, and also, it's you can tell it's a good 4 or 5 degrees hotter up here.
What about any sort of issues with the city of Milwaukee, or any zoning or issues in regards to that?
No, I don't think we've had any trouble with that.
Cool.
Not yet. The Journal Sentinel came up and did a big front page article on Eric.
Nice.
and the farm, and no one mentioned anything.
Yeah. So what's the goal?
The goal, I think, is just to have it sustainable, a sustainable rooftop as an example to other people with flat roofs around the city. Obviously, Eric's feeding his family with this, and he's got about 8 or 10 families that he's feeding with it. I think it's just mostly to raise awareness and be an example to everybody.